So another brand new TV spot just came out for Avengers Infinity War. It's called Snap, and I'm going to be breaking it down and really just talking about exactly what's happening in this TV spot and what's new in the new footage that's actually given in this TV spot. So if you guys want to hear my opinions on this, definitely make sure you guys stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and if you guys like Avengers Infinity War and the MCU and you guys want more videos on it, definitely consider subscribing below to Webhead. Also, make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. Also, make sure you guys definitely comment below your thoughts. What do you guys think of this new Avengers Snap TV spot? Did you guys like the new footage? Did you guys like Thanos' new dialogue and scenes in it? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear all of your opinions on this. But with all that out of the way, let's get into the video, Webheads. So really just starting off this TV spot, I really wanted to talk about what Thanos is saying at the beginning of this TV spot and throughout the entire thing. He kind of does like a little narration where he talks at the beginning and then it narrates through all different scenes of this entire TV spot. But really right off the bat, he's basically just saying, you guys are strong. Basically talking about the Avengers. He's either talking about Hulk and Thor on the Sicarian ship that the Asgardians are on, or he's actually talking about all the Avengers and the Guardians that are actually on Titan when he's fighting them. And it actually looks like he's actually talking to them when they're on Titan, because when you actually see the next scene when he's like, I could just snap my fingers and all of you would cease to exist. And that's actually taking place on Titan. So I'm thinking that that's actually what's gonna happen. And I thought that was awesome. It was beautiful. The directors of this movie really know how to bring out Thanos and really just make him awesome. I mean, like, this is something that I definitely was like, I really hope they don't screw up Thanos. They've screwed up a lot of villains like Ultron and some other ones. I mean, you guys can disagree with me on that, but I personally think that they actually have screwed up on a lot of villains, but it looks like Thanos is just one villain that they're not going to screw up on at all, and they're actually going to follow through with them, and they're going to make him the biggest baddie in any superhero movie ever made. So that's actually really cool to see, and it's really cool to tease the snap of him just wiping out half of the universe. We did get something like that in the last actual trailer that came out, but it was really just Gamora kind of talking about his one goal was to get all the Infinity Stones, assemble the Infinity Gauntlet, and snap his fingers to erase half the life in the universe. And that's what this TV spot is about. Really just Thanos snapping his fingers and erasing all of them. Even the strongest beings in the universe other than himself, like say Doctor Strange or Scarlet Witch, or say the Hulk or Thor, he can just wipe him out with a snap of his fingers because he will be God. So that's what he's really talking about at the beginning and throughout the entirety of this TV spot. And we actually do get another scene of him actually holding up an Infinity Gauntlet. It looks like this is the scene where he actually is probably going to be entering on the Sicarian ship where the Asgardians are. But this is a really cool scene to see, and I really like him in his armor. He looks really badass. And hopefully, say like in Avengers 4 or something like that, we actually do see some battle armor on Thanos. I personally would really like to see that. But now really going on, another scene that was absolutely amazing, and I cannot believe they actually put this in there. We actually got to see Doctor Strange talking with Tony Stark and the rest of those Avengers on Titan. Doctor Strange said, I went forward in time and I basically saw every single outcome of this fight. And then Tony Stark replied, did we win any? And obviously, I'm thinking by the face of Doctor Strange after Tony Stark asked that question, they didn't win any of them because they cannot beat Thanos. And you know, it makes sense that that actually happens. I mean, a lot of people will probably see this movie, and if they didn't say Doctor Strange is actually using the Time Stone against Thanos, that wouldn't really make sense for the movie. So I'm glad that they actually are taking into account that also the Avengers have some Infinity Stones as well, and they're going to be using it against him. So I personally am really happy that they actually acknowledge that at least, and it makes sense that they're doing it like this. It just makes sense for the movie, and I'm really happy that they're doing something like this where they're going to show Doctor Strange go forward in time and kind of see exactly what's going to happen in this battle. But I think Tony Stark and like all the rest of them, well, we have to at least try. We can't just sit here and let him win. We actually have to stop him from getting this stone. So that's what I think is actually going to happen with it. But of course, something else could definitely happen as well. And now that we're really talking about other TV spots, there have been numerous TV spots that have actually come out. Obviously, the last video I did was talking about the Chant TV spot, but now I'm really talking about the Snap one. But I wanted to talk about some other ones where specifically, like say Spider-Man and Tony Stark had some interactions in a couple TV spots, and you really just saw Tony Stark making Spider-Man an official Avenger. I personally thought that was amazing, and I'm really happy that they're actually doing that, and I cannot wait to actually see Spider-Man become an official member of the Avengers at the end of this movie, or maybe even Avengers 4. I mean, obviously right there, that's when he's doing it, but I actually want to see a scene kind of like similar to like Age of Ultron, the ending of that movie where you saw Scarlet Witch, Falcon, War Machine, all of the new Avengers really come in. So I kind of want to see something similar with that. Let's say probably like Captain Marvel, probably like Ant-Man the Wasp, Spider-Man, and Black Panther as well. Just come in and kind of be new Avengers. I think that'd be really cool if they did that. And now actually the Avengers Infinity War press tour around the world is really going down right now. They're basically showing footage in all different kinds of countries, and a lot of you guys probably have actually seen this footage. If you guys are in different countries, you guys probably have seen like 25 or 30 minutes of the movie. I think that's what they're showing people, and I'm pretty sure that mainly the footage is just the fight scenes with Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Wong, and Bruce Banner in New York City, and then also some scenes with Thor and the Guardians. So I think those are the two scenes that they're really showing off, and that right there is going to take up, I'm pretty sure, like 30 minutes. They said 25 to 30 minutes. So that's what they're really doing now, and we're really starting in of this press tour, and we're going to be getting a ton of Infinity War TV spots coming out. I will say, guys, definitely be sure to avoid them if possible. Personally, for me in running this channel, I have to watch them. I basically have to watch it because this is what I do. I really like to see all the TV spots. Sometimes I like to avoid them, but for this one, this is 2 hours and 40 minutes of the movie, and I know that the Russo brothers are keeping a lot of things close to their chest. Not even most of the actors know what's going to happen in this movie. So I personally am not really worried about getting spoiled too much. I think the Russo brothers definitely have a good hold on what's going to be in the marketing and what isn't. So I think it's okay to watch the TV spots. But now also talking about some announcements I want to make for the channel actually. I'm right now doing my Marvel marathon, and I'm going to be doing basically a vlog of me kind of building up to Avengers Infinity War, and when we see Infinity War, that's when I'm going to be releasing this video the day I see Infinity War, and I will be having this up on my channel. It's basically just kind of like a vlog and really just me going through the motions of Infinity War, and I'm really going to be talking about each separate movie that I actually watch, building towards it. And of course, I'll probably post it either the day of or maybe that night when I see Infinity War for the first time on the 26th. And I just want to share that with you guys because this is a big thing, and this is what the channel is really about. And I think it'd be really cool to do a building towards Infinity War video, something like that. And also, with the coming days, I know there's a lot of countries out there that get to see Infinity War before the United States and a lot of other countries. I am actually going to be disabling comments on a couple videos that I'll probably be doing within the days that other people get to see the movie and when the worldwide release date is. When the worldwide release date actually happens, I am going to be turning on comments for all the videos I turned off and the new videos I'll be doing when I do like a movie review of Infinity War and a spoiler review and probably the live stream with all of you guys. So a lot of stuff is actually happening on the channel, but I did want to tell you guys about the disabled comments just in case when that comes about, because I don't want you guys to be surprised. I just don't want anybody to get spoiled, really, including myself. If somebody on the other side of the world has seen Infinity War, there's definitely going to be some trolls that go in the comments and spoil the crap out of the movie, and I personally don't want that for myself, and I don't want it for any of you guys. So that's why I'm really just going to be disabling comments for that, and I think it makes sense, to be completely honest with you. But of course, guys, if you guys like this video, definitely consider subscribing right over here to Webhead so you guys get plenty of videos on Avengers Infinity War and the MCU going forward. Definitely turn on the notification bell. Also, make sure you guys definitely check out the 2 Marvel videos I have below me so you guys get plenty of videos on all that stuff. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.